John Lusk here of Lusk Archery Adventures. Series testing, successful hunting. Recently, I've done a few budget broadhead tests. I've gotten a lot of requests for those, and maybe you've seen the tests that I've done on a couple heads that I found on Amazon, the D-Power. They have a mechanical, and then they have a fixed blade. And man, especially that fixed blade performed really well, but both of them actually performed really well, especially for the price. But now today, I'm going to be testing one that you see all the time on the shelves of Walmart, and that is the Allen GRIZZLY, okay? I used this head in some of my earlier years of bow hunting. I shot a coyote with one of these way back. I shot a deer with one too, and then I never recovered that deer, okay? And I haven't used them since, but I found them the other day at Walmart, and I thought, man, let me put them to the test and just see. With all the other tests I've been doing on broadheads, let me see how this kind of classic, really low budget head performs. So let's zoom on in here, go through some of the features, and then put it to the test. Here's the Allen GRIZZLY close up. And as you can see some interesting things about it, it has this hardened steel tip that's round. It's not like a typical chisel tip. They went with that round design. It's got 3 blades, and the cutting diameter is 1 3/16 inches. So it's pretty good wide opening there. The blades are relatively thin. They're 0.027 inches thick. The ferrule is aluminum, and of course the blades here are stainless steel. This is the 125 grain model. So I'm eager to put this to the test and see just how well it performs. Man, it's certainly a budget broadhead. You can get them on sale even at Walmart a lot of times for a lot less than their list price, and their list price is really pretty low already. But I want to see, are they really worth it, okay, even that low price? So I'm going to put them to the test for long-range flight, for edge sharpness and edge retention, for penetration and durability. And as always, I'm using my Bowtech SR6 set at 72 pounds and Bishop FOC King arrows. Let's see how the Allen GRIZZLY performs. Bullseye. Out of the box sharpness. 1 stroke of the arrow. 2 strokes of the arrow. Barely, but it got 3 strokes of the arrow. 4 strokes of the arrow. Barely. 5 strokes of the arrow. Okay, the Allen cut paper after 4 strokes of the arrow. Okay, it looks like this thing fell apart inside my gel. Yeah, it did. Okay, so in terms of penetration, it penetrated 5 inches, but man, it completely fell apart. So here's the Allen GRIZZLY. Okay, it penetrated 5 inches, but as you can see there, I don't know if you can see it through the gel this way, but the blades like came out. They just fell apart. Look, one of them is right there. It's down in that crevice right there between the MDF, the road from that, and the gel. And the others, it looks like, came off inside the gel. Okay, so that would be a failure. Yeah, here's the head. I pulled it out from the gel, and it looks like the blades just came out from the ferrule, and one of them is still down in there inside my gel. Isn't that special? So the penetration, if you want to call it that, was 5 inches. One of the blades never made it into the gel, and the other was right on the edge of the gel. That's what you would call a broadhead fail. Here's the Allen GRIZZLY after 2 shots in the steel plate. Here was the first one, and it did relatively well, though that's the classic where you just see, just the hole and then 3 slits. So you're not going to get much of a wound channel in that. And then on the second shot, it just completely fell apart It broke into, the blades broke in 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And then the tip here, even this tip got really blunted. So yeah, you know, in this sense, you get what you pay for. Okay, what'd you think of the Allen GRIZZLY? Let me say this. I know it can work, okay? Like I said earlier, I took a coyote with it in my earlier years. I know a lot of people have used this head successfully, no doubt. And if you're one of them, again, more power to you. Would I ever use this on anything bigger than like a squirrel or a raccoon or something like that? Personally, no. It's a good price, okay, no doubt. But man, it's just, to me, too risky to see what happened in the MDF and the gel, and then to see how quickly it lost its blades in the steel plate. All right. Again, I know any broadhead can work, but this one just is very much at the bottom of the food chain, in my opinion. But you check out the scores and see what you think.